We all know by now that it took Joe Biden 4 days to even talk about what happened in Maui. He wouldn't answer questions, wouldn't even talk about it. They say that there's 114 people who are confirmed dead, and now they're claiming the number is like 860 who are missing. They can't even say they're dead, so they say they're missing. They're already talking about school systems in Lahaina, readying the schools for a lot less students, and that's because the children are all dead. They're all dead. Where else are they? It's been long enough that these kids, if they were still alive, the city and the community would know about it. If the kids took off, they went to another county or another island, for goodness sake, the authorities would be told, yes, they're alive, and we would know about it. But the media wants to treat you like you're stupid, and so they're saying that they're missing. So it took 2 weeks for Biden to get to Maui to talk to the people there. He was on vacation again. Remember, he went on vacation during the fires rather than go there saying that he would get in the way, even though he trashed Trump one time for saying pretty much the same thing. This guy is just a disaster. He finally gets to Maui and he gives a speech where he's reading from a card. It's very obvious. This guy has no real passion in him because he doesn't care about anybody but himself. Say what you will about Trump, but he had heart and he said things from the heart and he knew exactly what to say to people when it mattered as a president. He knew how to console people. Joe Biden goes to Air Force Base in Dover. He meets people who just lost family and friends who are in the military, and he doesn't know how to speak to them. So instead, he tells them about his son, Bo. He tells them that he died in Iraq, which he did not. Biden repeats this totally debunked lie all the time. He constantly makes everything about himself. He did it in this speech as well. By now, we all heard it. There was a dog in boots on the ground because he was a rescue dog and he had to walk through rubble, and it was to protect the pads on his paws. And this rotting bag of oatmeal made a joke about how hot the ground is. I mean, know your fucking audience, for God's sake. Can you imagine if Trump said that? All right, so watch this.
Jill and I are here to grieve with you, but also we want you to know the entire country is here for you. That's not hyperbole. We mean that.
Who talks like that? But we also want you to know that the entire country... I mean, who talks like that? We mean that. This guy has such low self-esteem of himself that he thinks people don't believe him when he says something. That's probably because he lies every time he opens his mouth, and he knows that people know it, so he has to double down to say that he means it. He has to confirm it. And then we have this. This is a memorial where people are reading names of those who died in the fires. They're reading the names and they're saying things about them, about their loved ones who died brutally. Biden waited 2 weeks to go out there, and then when he gets there, this shitbag can't keep his eyes open. He's falling asleep at the memorial. So he went on vacation, actually 2 vacations, and he spent a couple weeks at Camp David. And that's a vacation if you don't have any work going on there. But he's sitting at a crowded table and he's falling asleep. Unbelievable. But what's even more unbelievable is all those people sitting around him, no one's looking at him. No one's saying, my God, the president's here and he's falling the fuck asleep. What's wrong with this asshole? He has no respect whatsoever for anybody. Why do we even invite him? It's unbelievable. And he's still going to get over 60% in 2024. I don't know if you saw this one yet, but this one freaked me the hell out. Look at that. Look at the face. I mean, look at that. He's horrified. It looks like he died sitting at the table. He died and then he came back. It looks like he just lost reality and he's wondering, where the hell am I? What am I doing here? Who are these people? Why is there so much pineapple at the table? Look at him. I thought I was watching Matlock with a handful of grapes. If you opened up a closet door at night and that came out, wouldn't you shit yourself? I'll tell you what, if I saw something like that in the forest, I'd throw a big rock at it and run like hell for the car. He didn't want to go there in the first place. He told us that when he said no comment to the reporters when they first asked him about Maui. He went on vacation rather than go to Maui to see how the people were. And they made him go because the optics would have been too bad. The worst devastation in Hawaii since Pearl Harbor, and this asshole took 2 weeks to go there. And then he falls asleep during the memorial. It's just unbelievable. All right, make sure you subscribe to our channel, share our videos with like-minded friends so that they know what's really going on. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and always remember to read between the lines and those lies. Thanks for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.